And it's the Nazarite, bringing you Hebrew lore from days of yore. I'm live. The sun's going down pretty much as we speak, as I speak. And Purim is winding down to a close. So just a few thoughts on the day. It wasn't the Purimiest of Purims for me, let's put it that way. But part of the idea of Purim is reversal, which I'm going to get into now. So I want to reverse that, even if the entire day wasn't very Purim for me, unfortunately, and it's my doing, but it wasn't. So let's do it now. Let's reverse it. The reversal which the Jews in Persia at the time felt was the one where Haman was taken out and the Jews were spared. Not only were they spared, they were given free rein to do justice on those who stood up against them and who wanted to take them out and annihilate them. They were given this day. They were given in the capital. They were given the following day, and the situation was reversed from mourning to joy, and from sadness to dancing. It was a kind of reversal, and it happened relatively quickly. So, I mean, once it happened. And on Purim, the tradition is to dress up, much like the Halloween and other carnivals. You dress up because when you dress up and you reveal and you reverse yourself from something you are to something you are not, and you pretend to be something you're not, and you behave in a way that's not like you, and you become someone else, then you're able to reveal parts of yourself which may or may not shine through on a regular basis. This day is sacred and holy. It's designated for that kind of mind expansion through reversal. Case in point, in this day, I mean, today on Purim, there's the custom of drinking. There's a debate over how much you should drink, but the custom is to drink so much wine that you become inebriated. The idea is that from the known and the usual and the normal and the physical, suddenly there's this leap to drunkenness. That kind of drunkenness facilitates a kind of divine revelation. And I'm not talking about just being drunk. I'm talking about a sacred drunkenness, if you will, which can occur on this day. I've had one and I've had the other. You're alive. It's Chewbacca. All right, go. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. I'll be right there, man. Go on. Close the door, baby. Reversal. The situation was reversed for the Jews in Persia. The situation is reversed for those who dress up. The situation is reversed for those who drink. And from the known and the physical, there's this leap into the unknown. It's a day that's designated for drunkenness because it facilitates a kind of understanding and mind expansion, a kind of psychedelia. And there's also the famous Hebrew saying, "In goes the wine, out comes the secret." That doesn't just mean that when you're drunk you say all kinds of stuff. It means that there's a kind of drunkenness when it's in its right time and place that's able to achieve or be a vessel for receiving a certain emanation and revelation of the Most High. So it's the idea that through reversing things, you're able to achieve something you normally would not. And this reversal also happened with back in the scroll of Esther. It said that the Jews took it upon themselves to make this day, the day of Purim, to commemorate it and to put it in the canon. And as I mentioned in the previous couple of videos on Purim, the sages at first did not want to canonize the scroll of Esther for different reasons. I won't get into it right now, but it was kept. The reason it was kept is because it was something that needed to be canonized. Some of the secret of that is this. If you go through a tragedy or a near miss, a near-death experience, something very tumultuous, something which really pulls the rug out from under you, you go through something really, really detrimental, or maybe you perceive the potential and it really scares you. In this case, it happened seemingly without any divine intervention, that the Jews, it was a political thing. the Jews were spared. Not only were they spared, they were given free reign of sorts for a day or two. And then they had a choice to make. They could say this was simply regular state affairs, nothing to do with God. Or they could say, wait, there's something here that we need to learn. There's a potential here that we should perceive. And that's of, well, what they did, which is when they took on this day of Purim for generations, they also reclaimed the covenant of Moses, the covenant of Abraham, the covenant of Adam, the covenant between God and man, and between Israel and God. And here's another one. But can you please leave, baby? Very good. Go on. Up you go. But it's time to go. You're live. He's live. Yeah. Time to go, baby. Up we go. Up we go. I'll be done very soon. I didn't say that. You can go there. Well, we're going to end it here. Purim reversal. God bless. Let's reverse this Purim.